Hits against domestic violence are steaming.
This is Christopher Perry. He's a father of 3.
You're not going to like Chris Perry. You may very well find that he is absolutely guilty of child neglect.
Prosecutors say he didn't protect one of his children, a 9-year-old little girl. Her accused attacker is this man, Robert Young, or Uncle Robert, as he called himself.
She said several times how mom and dad and grandma knew. She said several times how she didn't know how to get it to stop.
Perry allowed the convicted sex offender to sleep in this bed with his daughter.
Did you do anything about it?
No.
Did your husband do anything about it?
No.
Tonight, horrifying secrets spilled inside a courtroom about a young girl forced to share her bed with a convicted sex offender. Even worse, her parents knew all about it, and they made her do it. Good evening, I'm Jane Velez Mitchell. The verdict is in. The girl's father, Christopher Perry, has just been convicted and sentenced to life in prison for his role in this disgusting family secret. The girl's mother is already serving a 30-year sentence. Who are these people? This is the man. Prosecutors say the little girl was forced to share a bed with convicted sex offender Robert Young. He calls himself Uncle Robert. The child's mom says she saw him touch her own child inappropriately, touch her child's private parts. In a video deposition, the little girl said that he sexually assaulted her for months on end.
And she goes through an entire history of sexual abuse by him.
She said several times how mom and dad and grandma knew. She said several times how she didn't know how to get it to stop.
And the parents did nothing to stop the abuse, even locking this little girl, a 9-year-old, in her room with this convicted sex offender. Even though prosecutors say they knew, the parents knew exactly what was going on. Look at the sign on the bedroom door that this creep gave this child. It says Uncle Robert loves, and then the girl's name, which we have obscured. Prosecutors say the parents did not care what was happening because this guy, Robert Young, was paying their bills and driving them around in his car. Did I mention that the mom, Mary Perry, was also having a 9-year-long affair with this very same man, this sex offender, Robert Young? The same person who the little girl says is having sex with him? Even the little girl's grandmother is now facing trial in connection with this extraordinary sex abuse investigation. Let's face it, this entire family would appear very sick. This entire family let this little girl down. But did the system also let this child down? Straight out to Kamasi Aaron, reporter with W.